That starting 11 could be the final nail in the coffin for Philip Clement, and it's Dundee United taking on Rangers, 12 o'clock kick-off. Fog football here to break down.
Who put the final nail in your coffin?
I don't know, Philip Clement, because you know what, see this team's bogging, man.
Aye, right. Well, you know what? I feel good. Team might have got shafted yesterday, might have got cheated yesterday, but today is a new day. We've got Aberdeen taking the fight to Celtic, trying to stop corruption in the Scottish Premier. I can accept that, and today, hopefully, we see Dundee United also join that title fight. Easy home game against Rangers. I think they'll get the win.
You think they'll get the win?
No, I don't. I did go 2-2 draw, though, so we'll see.
Right, well, I tell you what, my prediction might be at the win day, because this team's really bad. Butland, Tav. Right, see Tav, he's done, but he's got to start every game.
Yeah, why? See, you can't be disappointed when you see Tav, because you
Well,
should be.
I am, but
I know, but you're obviously going to get. Well, hold on here. See that back four? Is that not about as good as you can hope for? Obviously, you'd want Tav out it, but that back four, Butland, Tav, Suter, proper hefty. Maybe you want Balogun in there. I don't know.
Kaz and Weir's over Tav or Sterling over Tav. Come on.
But Tav's the captain. He's not sitting on the bench.
Right. Well, he should.
His arse cheeks are not meant for this bench world, you know.
Well, let's go into the midfield then, because we've got Barron, Diamonde, which again I'm not going to cry too much about, but what I will cry about is the next two, Doyle and Lawrence. This is being down to 8 men if you include Tav.
Well, what I will say is I think we've seen moments for Lawrence. I don't think we've ever seen anything for Kieran Dale.
No, I just don't get it. BAJRAMI played 2 games for Albania during the international break, and Philip the Prick refuses to play him.
Yeah, is it not? I take it Tierney's injured because he's not on the bench.
Oh, I didn't notice that. I thought he would have been on the bench. Oh, that's a Gary Neville. Oh, right there.
It's just strange because you look at the summer and I think the 2 most exciting signings that Rangers made were probably Tierney and BAJRAMI. Is that right?
Yeah.
So,
my head, aye.
So therefore you'd expect those 2 to be starting.
Well, if Tierney's injured, right, I'm not going to, I'll greet about the injury because what's going on in the medical department, but if he's injured, he can't play him. As for BAJRAMI, you cannot tell me that Kieran Doyle deserves to start over BAJRAMI.
I don't think Kieran Dell deserves to wear the blue shirt, like.
No.
I wouldn't even put him in a tangerine shirt, but...
as for Cortez, he's in there. That's good, back from injury. Desser's obviously starting up front. I mean, to be expected. But as I went through yesterday, my preview... Rangers could start a starting 11 that features pretty much none of the old guard. You could start Butland, Sterling, Kazim Weirjo, Proper, Yefte, Barron, Diamonde, BAJRAMI into the front forward position. But you can't start Tierney, but Cortez and Humza Igamani. That would be like a team that is only consistent of players who came last season and this season. But instead, you get the same old people like James Tavernier. I'm not going to blame Suter an awful lot. Proper's just been worse than him anyway. But as for the bench, you've got Kelly.
Desser's up front over Danilo, no surprise there.
Aye, because Danilo's out for a month, mate.
Oh, is he?
Aye. I'll say he's out for a month till he returns to get rehab.
What's new?
Kelly, BAJRAMI, Kazim Weirjo, Sterling, Balogun, Igamani, Raskin, McCausland, Fraser. That bench is bogging.
It's a bench that doesn't fill you with confidence.
You know what the sad thing is? The bench is actually the best it's been all season. But before I rant and rave anymore about Rangers, let's move on to Dundee United, because they have got Walton, Holt, Graham, Trabanowski, Babunski, Ferry, Sebald, Adeboyuagura, Stevenson, Van der Sande, and Gallagher. I tell you what, man, see Trababonski and Babunski and Van der Sande, they could cause trouble. We watched the Dundee Derby first game.
They were very good.
Very good.
I'm impressed with some of Dundee United's signings.
They'll be up for this game just as bad as the Derby, in my opinion.
No, it's a big game. It's a chance to test yourself against one of the old firm.
If Dundee United win this game, I think they're guaranteed safety, because it's like Aberdeen being 14-13 clear of their nearest rivals for third, even though it could be second. It's like the daylight's between you. They'd be 8 points clear of St Johnstone, which is massive.
Aye, it would be hard. I know it's early days, but it would be hard to see St Johnstone making that up, especially with how poor St Johnstone look and with how good Dundee United look. You would expect that gap to grow before it ever gets smaller. So, Yeah, I mean, big game here.
Yeah, absolutely. In terms of people reacting to the Rangers starting 11, Albanian football, who's not shut up about BAJRAMI since the deal got announced, says what in full capitals. Well, mate, if you thought BAJRAMI was going to start the day, then you've got problems because Philip Clement doesn't know what he's doing. Four Lads Had a Dream says put the real team up and start messing around. GM says dearie me. GP says BAJRAMI should have absolutely started. If he was struggling to get the grips with the game, then that's when you sub him. He was brought in to strengthen the team. He can't strengthen sitting on the fucking bench. Again, it's just it's honestly soul destroying. Even our own CJ Novo tweeted that image right there.
Oh, it looks like it could be a bad day.
Could be a bad day, guys. It will be. I mean, honestly, I'm done. I'm depressed looking at that starting 11. And yeah, that's it. Honestly, you can just the writing's on the wall here. Rangers drop points, and me and many others are going to go through Clement for the starting 11. You can just imagine it. But 68th minute, he's going to bring on like BAJRAMI and Raskin and Kazim Weirjo, and Rangers are drawing one each with Dundee United, and Ian Crocker's like, can the new 4.3 million signing Albanian international do something for Rangers? And then Sutton will be on commentary because he always is, and he'll be like, no. And that's pretty much where we're going to end it. So what's your final prediction to each?
2-2. I'm going 2-2 draw.
I'll stick with 1-0 Rangers, but you know what? I'm on it. I wouldn't be surprised if we walk away with hee-haw. Anyway, till next time. Peace.